Goddamn thing. God, don't know how to set this stupid thing up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see what this is. I tell you, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Welcome, gentlemen. You are very lucky this evening. As you can see, this John Myers fella, he requested a special kind of video for you folks from the famous Cowboy Bartender. So here I am. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. But, you know, he paid me some money. And so I'm going to try and figure this out for you folks, right? All right. So apparently, this feller likes to make cocktails for you. Now, I'm a pretty simple man. Cowboy Bartender. I'm pretty much just a bottle of whiskey kind of guy. That's just how it is with the Cowboys out in the range, you know. But today he had a pretty special request. He wanted me to make a Espresso Martini. Now, I gotta say, normally, cowboy like me, drinking a martini be a rarer sight than a hard-on at a funeral. But you know, I get paid the money, so here I am. And I'm going to try and do you good folks a solid. Oh, Jesus. All right. So apparently there's some questions here I got to answer. He does questions or something. But maybe I should get started with this here cocktail first. All right, folks. Now look, as I said, I'm a pretty humble cowboy. I don't do much for martinis or espresso. You know, when I make coffee, it's usually just put a handful of ground beans in a bucket full of hot water. You know, that's how I like my coffee. But I don't know, this espresso martini thing. I guess it was like something to do with a drink of the year or something. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But as you can see, I'm here with at this feller John Myers' house, and he's got all the stuff that you need. So I'll go ahead and explain how to make the drink for you folks. Eesh, this is ridiculous. Coffee and vodka. Just a moment, folks. I gotta. Oh, Christ. See, now that is how a cowboy bartender makes a drink for folks. Grain belt. Well, that's a cool cup. All right. All right, folks. So, this here espresso martini. Let's see here. So, you're going to need 2 ounces of vodka right here. It's one of them European drinks. I don't buy in much to that kind of stuff. I stick with American spirits myself. But, whatever. An ounce of brewed espresso. That's what we got right here. Apparently this John Myers fella has a espresso machine. Oof. More European crap as far as I'm concerned. Let's see, half an ounce of coffee-flavored liqueur. Fucking fancy city-slicking name for liquor. I don't like that one bit. But he's got some, so here it is. And then half an ounce of simple syrup. Simple syrup. You have to be mighty simple to put some sugar in your cocktails. Jesus. Alright, so I'm gonna start pouring this stuff, and then I guess I gotta answer some questions or some shit. I don't know. And this John Myers fellow wanted me to say that some of the credit here goes to this What's his name here? Brian's Brooks. I guess he had a hand to play in some sort of cameo idea, I guess. I don't even know what that is. You know? But you know, in these days and ages, modern day, when you're a cowboy bartender, you just do what you can to get some money. So here I am. All right, let's see. We'll get started here and make this here drink for you folks. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a bartender at many a saloons in my life, and most of the stuff is a damn mystery to me. But I think I should be able to figure this out, right? All right. All right. So the first question that I got here is from somebody named BK. BK. That's not a name. Christ. Anyway, this BK feller says, best flavor of living Pop-Tart. What the fuck? This is some weird shit you people are into. All right, best flavor of living Pop-Tart. I don't know what a living Pop-Tart is. I don't even know what a Pop-Tart is. One of the fancy breakfasts you city folks like to eat. But here's what I'll tell you. Corn. Corn's the best flavor. That's about any breakfast you're going to get as a cowboy. It's bacon, corn, and maybe some beans if you're lucky. All right. So I'm going to go with a corn-flavored Pop-Tart as an answer to that one. Let's see here. What am I looking at? Half an ounce of simple syrup, huh? Yeah, my depth perception's not so good these days. On account of a horse kicked me in the face, knocked my eyeball right out of my head. It's all right. I took his eye too. We're even. All right, let's see. Half an ounce of coffee-flavored liqueur. French. You know, some of the stuff I want to say about these European people, I can't rightly say anymore without getting canceled. Whatever the hell that is. All right, half an ounce. Fancy. At least we're using American measurements, you know? You see some of these things with milliliters, some of that European bullshit. We use standard. At least I do. All right. 1 ounce brewed espresso. Man. Now what kind of moron drinks something like this? You got espresso and booze together? Just doesn't seem right to me. Oh. All right. Christ. And then 2 ounces of vodka. At least I can respect vodka. It's booze. Doesn't get any clearer than that. Still, not my preferred mode of drunkenness. But what are you gonna do? All right? All right. All right, so we got all that together. Christ. Ugh. All right, now let's look at the questions again, huh? We got some more questions here. Where are they? Oh, this one's from Nick. All right, I got a handwritten one here. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Some numbers or some shit. Numbers. Jesus Christ. Funny how what the Christ. All right, you know what? This question's way too long. I don't know what half of this shit's supposed to mean. I'm just gonna say yes to your question there, Nick. Whatever all that is. All right. Now next. Let's see here. Oof. All right. Put lid on shaker. Add ice. Oh, I gotta get some ice for this shit. All right. This is the moment, folks. Christ. Ugh. It made me get a fancy cup too. I don't know why. None of my business, I guess. Like I said, this isn't my normal medium. You know, a cowboy like me, I stick to the good stuff, brown stuff. Brown's pretty much the main ingredient in all my cocktails. Alright, so now I gotta put this lid on here and shake this some. vigorously. There's a $10 word for you. Shake vigorously, Christ. Generally, more likely you might see a duck in a truck stop toilet than me using one of these fancy shakers, but here we are. Alright, I got some more questions here too. Alright, so the Everett Bros, which sounds like a shootout game or something, they have a question. They want to know, let's see, should pick sixes count as touchdowns for quarterbacks? Now look, I don't know much about sports other than the good traditional sports, like roping some steer, riding some bulls, that kind of shit. Fucking some clowns, you know, those rodeo clowns. I mean, that's what they're really there for, folks. But I gotta say, football-wise, if you're gonna count pick sixes for quarterbacks, that seems a little silly. But I guess if you're gonna count return touchdowns for individual players, whatever, you know, I don't know. You guys, I read some rules here. You guys' league seems a little strange to me. But I guess that's a cocktail there, huh? Christ, looks like mud to me. Ugh. All right, let's see here. Let me get that. Oh, hot damn, that's actually pretty good. Shit. I'm gonna have to rethink this whole thing. All right, I got one last question here from a Brian Brooks. And he says, what do you think about rotating co-managers? Every year we switch it up and every team has co-managers with somebody else in the league. That sounds like the damn stupidest thing I ever heard. Like, was it kissing your sister, you know? It's just wrong. Or is it tie games? I forget. That's neither here nor there. Look, folks, I hope you have a happy holidays. And if you feel like making one of these cocktails, these fucking fancy pop star espresso martini cocktails, go for it. You know how to do it. Other than that, I don't know what to say. I'd stick with the brown stuff. The whiskey, whatever type you can get, it's usually pretty good. Rock Gut stuff's the best. We all know that. I hope you folks have a good year and to another good off season, and hopefully you keep up your cocktails. And we'll, I guess, let's see, just this Myers fella wants to say, keep it going, enjoy your drinks. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, folks, yeehaw and all that. I'll see you around. Oh, Christ.